Hello everybody, welcome back to Islantiles. We now have access to the Explorer difficulty. Play to unlock. We did play to... oh no. Sorry, we did the Wanderer, now we have the Sailor difficulty unlocked. Introduces luxuries, island wealth increased at a faster rate, score modifier 1.25. But we still have our Crownland's Crown. Let's see how things are going. Last time we had an incredible run, but we're probably not going to be able to get that same build going, and I wouldn't want to if we want to do the same thing over and over. Luxuries are a powerful way to get even more wealth. Collect them to boost at the end of the season. Have a look at luxuries. Buildings collect resources. Buildings collect resource coins for each resource in range. Luxuries are generated automatically whenever you collect 2 matching resource coins. Here's an example. For example, when you collect mountain and swamp, you get diamonds. All luxuries boost this. At the end of each season, they are reset. Okay. Luxuries generate a multiplier that is applied at the end of the season. Different luxuries stack multiplicatively. So this is showing us in the little preview window, mountain and swamp, and this is... what is that? Is it crystals? Or... corals and rivers. Okay, so let's take a look at our grounds here. So we need to score 2,800 points, which is certainly something. I don't see any special buildings on this board. What's that? Tiny flotsam or jetsam, or whichever one that would be. Well, the smelter likes the iron mine. And I like this spot for that. Oh, there is a temple. It's right there. Okay, give me an iron mine here. And then give me a smelter there. And we'll get an upgrade. Wish. A duplicate is added to the deck. Seashells or gems. Gives 30 money per gems. We'll try that out. We'll get the luxuries going. Oh, so they don't have to be scored at the same time by the looks of it. It's just what they're worth. Interesting. Good to know. So, have we got anything good for the coast yard here? Go. Okay, so we can actually see the live preview is +5 on that. Okay, not bad. Not incredible, but not bad. Redraw a fresh hand and back at it. So these stay the same for the full round. How are we doing for rivers over here? We could do a cornfield somewhere around here. Do I need to score both of them? I guess I do need to score both of them. So that goes +3 times 0.1 for 3. I'm not entirely understanding that yet, but we'll get there. Let's get a woodcutter sawmill combo going. That's going to be very nice. Clouds are clouding the sky. into autumn. I wish these were slightly larger. Right, that's 8 mountains. And then I want to get as much of this swamp as I can. That gets us 3 gems because we did mountain and swamps in the same turn. We still have 2 guys left. We could swing around and get some more mountains on this side, I imagine. And even more. What's that doing for us? 1.3. Alright, we got the score we needed, but still some understanding to do. Trading post was very good last time. Blacksmith is one I haven't seen before. End of season 2.5 once you've played at least 2 3-hammer cards on the current island. We can't afford this and these. Now, I'm trying to think, is that times 2.5? Is that an addition of 2.5? Or is it a multiplication of 2.5? Because if it's a multiplication, that's multiplying your multiplier, which is obviously even better, but not certain that's how that's going to go yet. Well, it's something we can aspire to try out. Let's grab this balanced island. There's a lot of mountain to work with. Are these going to be different? Nope, they're the same. Okay. Again, iron mine in. This guy just has plus 30 gems associated with it. How's that going to work out on our scoring for luxuries? Not sure. It does not help entirely that I got 3 hours of sleep last night, so I'm trying to play some kind of chill, relaxed stuff today, but if my brain isn't quite parsing some of these new details, then it is what it is. You can do the swamps. $1,100 is not humongous. I wonder if I'm focusing too much on these luxuries and not enough on just playing solid stuff, you know? Fish and rivers. Collector's hut for rivers and fruit. Very little fruit on the board. I mean, there's some just here. Actually, that could be a potentially decent spot, couldn't it? I suspect this cornfield is going to be decent. And stuff out at sea. I mean, we could do it that way. Then we get more. But if we do the fishery first, then the shipyard gets the extra value from the fishery as well. Another 1,100. We still need 2,600 though. That's so much. There's our temple. Let's get a gold mine in here with a second smelter catching all the mines and smelters that we already have in place. Yeah, plus 17 is worth 17 times nothing is nothing. I'm going to need 1,600 out of this day. Feel like that could be tricky. Just not enough there to be working with. Doesn't help that our initial relic is no good to us until we can buy some more stuff. Two hammers left. $95. 150? If we can get 550 times 3, we cannot. It's not even close. Alright. Take me back. So the luxuries are once again exactly the same. I'm just going to go back to the main menu and start a fresh run from the main menu and see if those luxuries even sniff at changing. No, I think they're the same. Interesting. Right. This is very intriguing. Can I play on those tiles? I can, I just can't play on the tiles further out. Intriguing. Also, show me temple over here. Alright, iron mine temple. Iron plus gold, or plus range. I love the range. Give me that. Then over here, I want this to be stronger than it is, you know? One more single axe to play. So now I'm just doing the opposite and kind of not paying attention to luxuries at all and just letting them kind of find me passively. Alright, a nice little combo for our ores and such. It's 1,200. It won't quite be enough, but We're definitely going to succeed today. This with the extra range should be solid. It just feels like so often that these make so much more than the coastal stuff does. I guess because it's so hard to get some of the coastal stuff in range of the things you're doing. Alright, that's definitely going to be enough. It's keys again. And fertilizer. Alright, instead of spending 7 here, I'm going to do this. See how that plays out. I don't mind this because there's a lot of ore and stuff in that top left side. So I think we can make this work. There shouldn't be a temple or anything. Why is there a bunch of stuff already on the board? Am I going mad? This isn't the island I just played, is it? Feels like it's the island I just played. What? But the goal is new. Is that a bug? Is that something strange happening? I am slightly perplexed. All right. I want to see these big cards I just bought. Please. $740 is going to be humongous, but let's get this iron mine down first. Oh, we actually wiped out some of the value that we were going to get from this. Interesting. Well, I'm still playing it for $6.90. And a little collector's hut there on the side. Right, we only need 1,300 out of this, and we have these blacksmiths that can do solid stuff if we can just pick tiles that can actually accommodate them. I should have done that gold mine first, but it is what it is. $1,500 gets us through the stage. Stage that I'm still confused by, but all of our previous stuff was still here when we got here. If anything, that seems like it should be largely a benefit, but who knows? On end of spring, a trade ship arrives and unlocks its cargo at the pier, unloads. Green cards played, 1.5. I'm just going to take this humongous trading post and a couple temples. Right, none of these can be the island I just played, can they? I want to play the one with big ore on this side. See, now it populates a new island, which is the animation I was expecting to see last time and didn't. Great temple spots for us. Huge, huge temple spots. Oh, mountain every time. Humongous for us. And a collector's hut. That's a solid one right there. $1,200. It's kind of so-so, but we've got some big buildings to come. Like this trading post 3 on. Just it gets so much benefit from everything, man. 590, 610. Right, so 610, but we could do a dweller first in range. And now that's 650. Still only 2,000 points, though. We need to do 2,000 again twice to find a win. But now we have trading post and smelter working for us in a moment, so that's going to be nice. $620, $640. But it's not the smelter I want, it's the armory or something that I'm now hoping to draw in the next round. And we didn't. The blacksmiths were what I really wanted. God, are there just no resources on the board? No, there are. Oh, there you go. I did think I was going mad. Right, we need about 600 at least out of all of this. That should get us some extra multiplier there. We're alive! $0.2 for every building, temple, school, and trade route on the island. I think I need some XMult somewhere along the line, so we'll grab that. Take me... yeah. Okay. There's a bad gold mine. The trading post does get some benefit from it. We gain 0.6 because I guess that's our third building. And no corn on this whole place. Interesting. That's the only thing I can afford to place, so we might as well get some river. Right. 2,500 feels good, but needing 8,500 more does not. Let's throw in a smelter there and a blacksmith there. Make use of all of that. Another 2,500, 3,000, sure. Shall we place something on this school? Choose a building. And take another gold mine. I feel pretty happy about that. Much nicer. Okay, only 5 gold. On play, +1 per other building in range. Why are you polychrome? I don't know, but I do know you're very good. We're not going to get to... I mean, this is polychrome as well. Maybe I just missed it the first time. Send me over this way. That's a very interesting spot. We can do a big mountain and a big one of these in the same time. Let's stick that there. We get 6 of those. And then if we get that there. We get a bunch of mountains for a 1.6. And then we can just dump a cornfield. $3K scored. Right, I really just want to keep building up around all the stonework and mining that we've got working for ourselves here. We're going to get a lot of bard out of that as well. $5K. Right, 7,000 needed. Are we getting our big marketplace? No. Well, what other options do we have? This gets stuff out of swamps. And then This gets value out of mountains. That should give us some more of that, which will help, no doubt. Will it be enough? Just barely no. Damn. Oh, we have a winter. We have a winter. What was I ever worried about? Daft. Let's stick that on a school and change it. We'll take another smelter. We're really mountain heavy today. Right, 4 whole golds to work with. End of season, +4 when you have less than 5. Great. That works fantastically for me right now. Give me this. Let's see what we can do around this mountain pass. Right, we really are all in on the grey tiles. And play there to get the gold mine in. And then +2, +4. 4,000. That's only 20% of the 25% we need. It's not ideal. Right, let's get a smelter in. And then big blacksmith. Big blacksmith doing a lot of the work. $700, 7,000, 9,000, give or take. There you go. Mental maths. 7,500 needed. That we can probably manage. I just want to find any half-decent spot for this. And we should be grand. I missed a goddamn temple again. I need that to be way bigger and flashier. But that's fine. That's going to be close. 500 points to spare. But there was a whole winter to spare as well, so no biggie. Green cards on play, tiles that are empty. I'll take that. And we have to keep our money under 5 if we want the boon from poor houses. This has 2 buildings, which will do more earning for us, but I'm not sure I love that space, so I say the 2 buildings because of community. Multiplier for every building, temple, school, and trade route on the island. I get some mountain in. How about we try and get some swamp included in that? shells and the like. I'm actually going to dump it down here so that we can play other buildings in range for bards later. I think that's a better investment of my time. So the luxuries multiplier is strong because it doubles or it impacts the final number that we have here. So if everything else amounts to 10, this is 1.5x of 10, which is a big deal. Understanding that seems important. Let's grab that there. And then a trading post for 400. Probably going to do quite a lot. But nothing on the swamps, so it is what it is. I love the grow effect from fertilizer. That does a lot to make the future turns stronger. 13k is solid. I could really do with a bronze mine, but we don't have it. Hunter gets swamp value. Blacksmith gets mountain value. And out of that, we get a bunch of the luxuries. Or at least we should, I believe. And that is all of our hammers played for autumn. Yeah, that's a good turn. That's like 19k. Lovely. Into Island 8. You want to come out of this port. End of season. This per unused hammer. On play, plus 0 if the card was blue. Gains 3 per range of the card when playing a blue card. Okay, not probably what I want. I think I'm just going to do that and put more buildings on the board for this last island. And I will take the huge mining mountain section. Right. Gold. I'll stick gold on a temple here. That's fine. Give me +1 range, thank you so much. Swamp wouldn't have been bad because it's on our luxuries. We played swamp just now, didn't we? We played mountains, so now I want to play swamp. Okay. And these are weak, but you've got to play something. Possibly not my best turn. Still, 9,000, 11,000. The rounding errors adding up. Right, let's get a mint in there. And then it's got to be a half decent spot for a blacksmith, right? Probably more coming out of bards than out of luxuries for that. Only 3 on bards. Alright, we need 2 10k days. I don't think we're going to be posting any big high scores for the end game, but that's fine. That should give us good luxuries to go with our general scoring. That's 6,000 base right now. That's 15,000 minimum. And a quick 4,000 in the last round. It's totally manageable. I just need any half-decent tile I can play this trading post on. Actually, would a blacksmith be better? It might, actually. If this was a blacksmith that did swamps rather than rivers, you could get it between the mountains and the swamps and just get gain on luxuries all on its own, which would be fantastic. 26,000? Sheesh. Crushed it, mate. Well done, you've conquered this difficulty level. Your skills will be put to the test. We need to buy something. Alright, I'm not going to min-max this too hard, just because I don't think we are at all competitive. But we'll just do what we've been doing. No of our key materials here is annoying. That'll get some luxuries, I think, which obviously helps. When I have two blacksmiths, I should really think about which one I'm playing and why, rather than just playing the one on the left. Need some good gold mines. We just added like a gold mine 3 to the deck, didn't we? That's nice. We want some swamp to get some luxuries going. Beautiful. It's not much in the way of swamp, but it's something. Into autumn. Let's do a gold mine, an iron mine, and a trading post smack in the middle. Only another 10k. I'm not holding hopes for a humongous winter. Right, you can get value from swamps. Best swamp value is only 2 tiles, which is upsetting. And then for mountains, it's a big mountains, can't deny that. Alright, we'll see what that chalks up to. It's not going to be lots. We didn't get much in the way of luxuries, but that's fine. We unlocked difficulty 3, that's what counts. $47,000. Final score 58,000. Your high score 124. Well done, Sailor. All right, for now, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. Let me know if you want to see more in the Islantiles videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.